Joined now by Clinton McSwain with an indefinite delay here at Melton. I thought I'll take the opportunity to catch up with him because I was going to catch up with him Thursday, I think it was it?
Yep, Thursday I was at stall, yep.
At stall with Wendy.
Yep.
And actually you had the highs and the lows, didn't you?
Well, not unexpected from one of them. I thought Wendy could probably go close on paper. That was just a draw. There was going to be a nice leveler there, but yeah, she came up with the goods.
Oh, she has come up with the goods and she's going terrific. She's here in a Group 1 race tonight. Tough race. If it goes ahead tonight, it might even be put off with the lightning and that. People will know by the time they're watching this because it'll be out on Sunday. But you must be wrapped with how she's gone for a long period of time. Like she's just done an enormous job this year.
Yeah, first win was 12 months ago yesterday, and she's won 8 since then. So, her consistency's been awesome. We hit a low spot there at the end of, I think it was Breeders' Crown time last year. We hit a low spot with her, and we threw our hands in the air, and I rang a few people and did bloods and sent them off to, 3 or 4 people, talked to product reps, feed reps. We knew the horse had the ability, but we were, we'd hit a low spot with her, and we obviously found the key, and here we are.
Chuka, was that her first win?
That's right.
And I remember the social media posts that you got, like it meant a lot to actually get that first win, and it was almost like, well, if we don't get any more, that's okay.
I was more than just a first win. It was actually Gavin Lang's birthday. So it relieved a lot of pressure because, I was starting to feel it. No doubt some of the owners were too, but to come up with that win on Gavin Lang's birthday, who was a great mentor of mine, a great friend, not just a mentor, was, it just felt awesome. And for those who can remember, I got Greg that night to do me a little favour, and he saluted on the line, and that was what that was for.
So were you expecting that win, or you were very hopeful?
I was hopeful. Unfortunately for Lisa Miles, she drove her 3 nights before that, come off the track and said she'll win Thursday night if the driver doesn't bugger it up. And unfortunately for Lisa, who couldn't make it, had driven her pretty much all her starts before that. That was the beginning of the end for Lisa, unfortunately.
That happens, and that's racing, but the association Greg's had with her and with your team's been tremendous as well.
Yeah, I think it comes down to, bonding with the horses. A lot of people will say Greg is the next Gavin. Like Greg's feedback when he comes off the track has helped me. I remember Jodie Quinlan drove her in the Norm Smith Drivers' Championship at Horsham, and it was just due to the feedback from Greg that helped that I passed on to Jodie, and, she got the job done on her first drive.
You train a small team of horses, you break in a lot of horses. I haven't actually seen what number you're up to. Have you done the numbers this year? You did them last year. I'm
just starting again. I've got 4 there already, but I've got, a list ready to go. So I think we did 30 odd last season and 30 the year before. So we're racking up the numbers pretty quick.
Young family as well, but would you say breaking, pre-training is your main source of, I suppose, income? Is that the main part of your business, or the training, or which way do you want to go?
We like to sort of dabble in a lot of things. We did sales preps earlier this year. Really enjoyed that. I was sort of hoping that we could get some more for next year, but we haven't. But I like the breaking, because most my clients now will send them back for 2 or 3 preps. So literally, I'll look after them till they're basically 2, and then they'll go off to their respective trainers, and then to follow them that. You just still get a buzz of watching him, like the horse in Perth Beat City. We broke him in, and mate, I still get a buzz watching him go around and doing well for Gary and Kim Collison and Alex Ashwood. Like that sort of didn't know Gary before that, and now we catch up and have a chat every time we cross paths at the races.
And they're great people because they never don't say hello. Like he waved to me from about 20 horses in between us, but when he sees you, and that's what this industry is about. I think a lot of the times we measure it on wins and that, and I always get frustrated with that. It's about a journey, and it's about having fun and embracing it, isn't it?
Absolutely. And like with this mare, she's easy to train because the ownership group aren't in it for the money. They aren't in it to make money. They're in it because they love racing, like racing in general, not just harness racing. They just love racing. And of the Littlemore family who are stuck home in Adelaide tonight, they'd be here if they could, but they just love it. They every win They're straight on the phone to Claire Weston, the photographer, and at stall the other day she'd had a message before she could get back to the stable to take the winning photo. So they'll need to get a bigger house soon if she keeps winning, which is hopefully. But like, I've got people from all walks of life in her, which I sold her on social media, and this is where we are now.
Got to have fun. You got to try things differently, and that's what I do like about you. You say about social media. Anyone that follows my feeds, I do a show on Loose Lines. Anytime I bring up Nutrien, you actually are on the front foot. You're proactive. You say about the fact that you want to take yearlings to the yearling sales. You say you might have missed that boat. I doubt it. There'll be still plenty of people who haven't even thought about getting the yearlings prepared and that. But you actually enjoyed that part of the business.
Yeah, well, I guess we were very lucky. We prepared a couple of our own and had success, so that makes it a little bit more enjoyable. But just the whole, atmosphere, the camaraderie around preparers. I asked to be actually stabled next to the Pangrosio family. I get along with them real well. I break in horses for them actually, so and that made it a little bit more enjoyable. The banter, Nev and Louise have got a bit of chat about them, so it was always fun. And we helped each other out when we were busy with other horses, and they stepped in and I helped them as well. So that's what it's all about most of the time.
That's what the industry's about. And I think as soon as people sort of say that, don't worry about measuring it on wins across the line, because you don't necessarily have to train 20 winners a year to be making a living and enjoying life. Sometimes it's just one win with the right horse, isn't it?
Well, I actually said to Greg when he was walking down to the parade ring initially with this, I said if we can run fifth tonight, it's a win in my eyes. So, but yeah, it's more about the excitement you see on the owners' faces and the enjoyment they get out of it half the time. That gives you a bit more of a buzz than actually winning the race. Absolutely.
Clinton, well done. Thank you. Don't stop the getting involved. It'll be right. If anyone does want one, give the boy a yell. Manburley Farms?
Manburley Farm.
Manburley. I always get it wrong, don't I? Yep. Manburley Farms on Facebook and the socials, or your phone number. You want to rattle that off? Or
0428 529 731.
Good man. All right, get in touch with the boy. Follow my feeds. You'll be able to see him come in there and he'll be fine. Good luck with Wendy if she's racing. Who knows? Is she any good at swimming?
She actually likes the mud, but I think, I've got a feeling we'll be back next week.
It's not looking very good, mate. Thanks for joining me, and good luck if she does go around.
Thanks, mate. Bye.